Now, how would you describe the transformation you have undergone through these MMS events?
Right. So I'll just say this. I'll put it maybe in a little bit more of a general sense, just as far as meditation goes. Um, for me, the way I see it is meditation is super important because what it does is it calms the mind. And when your mind becomes very calm, whatever blocks that were put up against the flow of energy or against the flow of love, if you want to call it that. I like to think of the flow of this energy as being love itself. Um, these blocks start coming down. The mind can block this flow of energy. So the way I see it now, since I've had my experience, is the the way, at least the way I can see that I'm set up to work, and I'm sure it's true for everybody, is there's this physical body, and then there's mind, and then there's spirit. And they're all connected. So it's this multi-dimensional beingness, spirituals aspect, mind aspect, and physical aspect. And they all meet at the body. So it seems to me like the mind is critical for connecting spirit to body. And the mind is where a person can personally establish blocks to the flow of energy. And I think people do it all the time, not necessarily intending to do it, but they do it when they are engaged in what I will call wrong thinking. When you have thoughts that aren't reflective of the reality, but they're reflective of your own state, which is limiting, let me put it that way. If you view yourself as limited, then you can establish a block in your mind to the flow of love from spirit to body, and this can result in problems. Okay? Why do people have problems? Why do we get sick? Why do we fight with each other? Why do people commit crimes? Why is there war in the world? Why are there all these problems that we have? And what I've decided is the reason is because uh, we view ourselves in a way that's not correct. Okay. Many people do. And when you view yourself as this limited physical body that is finite in its existence, then you do crazy things. Okay. You do things that are absolutely crazy. And you cause problems for yourself and you end up causing problems for others. And what happens is when you have these kinds of ideas, you're basically saying, I I I've already decided what I am, and this is what I'm going to be. And the flow of love cannot reach you as efficiently anymore. This flow of love that flows from spirit through your mind and into your body doesn't reach you efficiently anymore. It still can reach you, but it's less efficient in getting there. And so then you have problems, and the problems can grow and grow and grow the more you block it out with your false ideas. And so meditation calms the mind. And when the mind becomes very calm, the resistance to the flow of this love energy gets less and less and less. And as the resistance is lessening, the flow of love energy increases. So when you're meditating, you can have some really great feelings going on. You can feel elevated, you can feel joy, you can feel peace. And the more you meditate, the more that these blocks to the flow of love are lowered until you can actually get to a point where they're completely annihilated, and then your oneness is then known in your own beingness. And then you're really connected to the universe. And so meditation is super important as an awakening process. It's a mechanism to aid the awakening process in the development of an individual's spiritual life. And so I think, if anyone's interested to learn more about meditation, going to MMS3 would be a great place to learn more about it, why meditation is so important, how it can help you on your life journey, how it can help you overcome your personal problems in your life. And it will. It can help you overcome any problem you have. I'll guarantee that. I have experienced overcoming all kinds of problems through meditation. And you'll realize when you get to that point where the love energy is flowing through you, you can see that there aren't any real problems anymore. All the problems are kind of like on the surface, but deep down where your beingness is, there aren't any problems at all. And so that's what you can discover in meditation. So.
Very beautifully and in a very descriptive way, you have put it in simple words for anybody to easily understand.